Gemini rising. This is your astrology horoscope or potentiality forecast for the conjunction we will be having in Taurus at 18 degrees on the 31st of July and 1st of August 2022 between the north node of the moon, Uranus, as well as Mars. Now, like I've said in the main podcast where I talk about how this could be playing out collectively, some of these energies can be abrupt, unusual, and unexpected for some initially, and then there could be things here that could be developing in this area of your life over the next 15 years. But I definitely recommend listening to the main podcast as well to get a general idea of how this is also affecting the world as well. Now, this is happening in your 12th house, Gemini. And the 12th house deals with areas of seclusion, areas of detention, subversion. It deals with grief and losses. It deals with seclusion, institutions such as hospitals, jails, faraway places, retreat centers, places you would go for your soul's rest. It's places that you can go to meditate. It can deal with death in some ways. It can deal with secret enemies, self-sabotaging behaviors and addictions. It can deal with love affairs, bed pleasures. It's also a very creative and artistic area that deals with poetry and music and film and movies and beauty, anything to do with the arts. It can also deal with depression, loneliness. It also deals with separation of some kind, psychology, the deeper meanings of life. It deals with sleep and dreams and secret enemies at times. So this is the area where these conjunctions are taking place for you. Now, you could possibly be thinking of starting a new spiritual business, or maybe going into astrology, or starting to take that further in some way, or using a different type of technology in a spiritual business like yoga or yoga business or something such as that. You could be working on an artistic project, even behind the scenes in some way. You could find that the way that you like to escape reality is changing. Maybe you used to drink and now you don't want to drink anymore. This is a placement where you could really overnight let go of certain addictions and things like that. You could experience a lot of sleep disruption, trouble sleeping, especially with Mars and Uranus here, or having nightmares sometimes, or just dreams that lead you to something. So really pay attention to your dreams as well, and God can really speak to you here and give you really new information coming in, that brings you solutions. You can have visions for what you want to birth going forward. And you might be, in some cases, there can be a mental breakdown here, or some kind of psychotic break for some people, where they need to be hospitalized, or where you're dealing with people that are going through something like this. So mental health can be affected by this. You might decide to go to therapy, or to go try a new type of therapy with a different type of technology. You could be inventing some type of therapy, or some type of technology that can help in some kind of healing modality. This can be changes and new beginnings related to faraway places, pregnancy, anything connected to that. So there can also be this desire to help people in crisis, if there was this opportunity. There can be a need for a spiritual or mentor or guide for you, or you could be that for someone else. You could be dealing with people that need to be hospitalized or that needs care in some way, or you could be experiencing some type of separation from certain people. In some cases, severe cases, this could even, mean a loss of someone. And this could also deal, like I said, with your mental health, but also your physical health, because this is opposing the South Node in your 6th house. So there could be events that trigger some kind of therapy that you might need to do, or that something that demands your spiritual attention and focus. And you could feel sort of a burnout energy in some cases, where you might feel you need to rebalance things a bit, take a step back, maybe do go into a quieter space where you can do some meditation, spend time in prayer, and really ground yourself in nature, or release any intense energy through physical exercise or through breathing techniques or yoga or like martial arts or something that's really body, mind, and spirit connected. And with the South Node in your 6th house, you're really needing to let go of any toxicity in your daily life, whether that's routines, whether that's schedules, responsibilities that shouldn't be yours anymore, or that's become too much that you need to rebalance your work environment, but especially your physical health. So any bad health habits needs to be released. You might find you need to rearrange some priorities and responsibilities and so forth for your mental health to also become healthier. So these are all very important for you. You could also experience changes in relationships with friends, with colleagues, and groups or associations that you belong to. So there can be, changes, endings, and beginnings in these areas of life for you. So Gemini, this house also rules orphans and widows and so forth. So it could also be that, you could suddenly, like I said, feel the urge to help someone in crisis, or maybe spend time with people in need when you're also going through a time of need. You can get immense healing when you help others that are also suffering, to take also some of the attention off of your own issues, and gain a lot of a much higher perspective. But ultimately, this is an area of your life where you want to be free and become more independent and become more liberated in this area of your life. And the changes, whether they're abrupt or however they occur, this is not new. You've been knowing about this for a while. This is the push to do it. And sometimes we have to be pushed by outside forces if we don't want to make the changes ourselves. Sometimes we have to learn the hard way to make the changes that needs to be made. but ultimately this is for your highest good. This is for liberation. This is moving into a higher consciousness. This is an upgrade for you. So remember, whatever ends, there's new beginnings on the way, and there's new opportunities here. So get excited and know that this is for your highest good. But this is definitely a deepening of your spirituality whilst purifying your body. Well, Gemini, thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe and share with anyone you think that could find this helpful. May the sun shine bright on you this day. May there be blessings coming your way. Until next time, bye-bye.